Okay, so I'll start from the healthy me and normal me. We had already completed till here. Like this chapter, I already started. 7 videos I already uploaded. This is the 8th one. Um, we are near here. Okay, so uh, so there are apart from this perspective, there are other two models are there. The first is the stress di- diathesis model, stress diathesis model, and psychosocial model. Let's see what is stress di- di- diath- diathesis model. Swapnil and Sumit both face financial difficulties. Okay, Swapnil and Sunil both face financial difficulties. Okay, Swapnil and Sumit both face Swapnil and Sumit both face financial difficulties. Okay, and experience parental dispute, and there was no social support for both of them. So there are two people are there. Swapnil and Sumit, they are facing difficulties and experiencing a parental dispute. Parental disputes like they have a financial issue. The parents are fighting with each other, and there was no social support for both of them. In spite of this adverse condition, in spite of this condition, Swapnil managed to progress in his career like a brave fighter, whereas Sumit went into depression. So Swapnil and Sumit are both different person, and in their family there is a financial issue, and their parents are fighting with each other. The situation was very bad. But here it is, in spite of this, Swapnil had made his career very well like a brave fighter, but Sumit went into depression. Here we can see that in spite of experiencing same adverse environmental condition, both are having the same condition. Both of them reacted to those situations differently. Sumit was biologically prone to depression due to genetic factor. When environmental conditions were also adverse, he was pushed into depression, and this can be explained with the help of stress diathesis model. According to this model, disorder is a result of both biological and genetic factor like genetic factor and life experience, nurture, and those who are genetically predisposed towards a particular disorder and experience environmental stressor are more likely to show abnormal behavior. The word diathesis refer to vulnerability of individual to a particular disorder. Okay, so here that this model is nothing but what they are saying. They are saying there are two person are there, Swapnil and Sumit, but their financial condition, their home problems are same. But here what happened? Swapnil had overcome their problem and overcome his problem. He didn't focus at home the financial condition problem. He had studied well and he had cope up and he had become a good career, good man in future. But on the another side, Sumit, Sumit had lost his career. He went into depression. Why he went into depression? This that thesis model will say this. That thesis model are explaining two things. The one, the person can be very vulnerable. The person can be go into trouble because of the genetical issue, because their parents are also not able to face the problems. This is one. Second one is the environmental condition. So the word diathesis refer to the vulnerability of individual to a particular disorder. Okay, clear? Now the next one, bio psycho social model. Okay, bio psycho social model. Okay, bio psycho social model. A child of a depressed mother, a child of a depressed mother who is constantly exposed to physical abuse from his father for a long period of time, who is not accepted by his schoolmates due to her low performance. Okay, so biopsychosocial model is what they are giving the example to explain this model. A child of a depressed mother. So just imagine a child and who is having a depressed mother, and the mother is in depressed, upset, and who is constantly exposed to physical abuse from his father. Okay, so why the depressed mother? Just imagine you are a child and your mother is depressed. Why? Because she is abused by her husband constantly for a long period of time, and who is not accepted by his schoolmates due to her low performance. He will be more prone to experience depression himself, and this example can be explained with the help of biopsychosocial perspective. The term biopsychosocial refer to the interaction between biological, psychological, and social. Three things are there factors in the development of normal behavior. It means that if a person is exposed with a worst environmental condition during early childhood, will make him more vulnerable for abnormal behavior. Contrary to this, if a person is living in a protective environment where his love, care, and expected, there are less chances of developing abnormal behavior, even if he has biological predisposition towards abnormality. Towards abnormality. Towards abnormality. So your biopsychosocial model is nothing but when particular abnormal behavior in a person is actually impacting from biological problem, psychology, mental problem, and social problem. So a particular person is develop a abnormal behavior because of biological, psychological, and sociological problem. Okay, now now that we have seen the criteria of abnormality and some perspective of looking at it, let us take that understanding with us and look within ourselves around us and see if we find any signs of maladjustment. So here they are focusing on like you have to analyze yourself, like what kind of biological problem which means related to your health, psychological problem like impacting to your mind, sociological problem in society makes me to behave abnormally, right? Now challenges faced by adolescents. What kind of challenges faced by adolescents? Okay, what kind of challenges faced by adolescents that we need to know now? Okay, as you might have realized from the activity above, there has been a world of changing in you from then and now. As you challenges faced by adolescents means what teenagers. So what kind of challenges which are faced by teenagers? Activity 11. You are adolescents now, which means you in 11th standard you are teenager. Think about how you are how you are today and how you are in 5th or 6th standard. Make a two columns and note down the changes you see this in five domains: your self-image and your confidence, a relationship with your parents, and physical changes, importance of friends in your life. As you might have realized from the activity above, like once you are able to do that activity, you will get to know there has been a world of change in you from then and now. Like you are totally different from at that time till now. Adolescence is a called as period of storm and stress. So this period is also called as storm and stress, as they experience a lot of physiological and psychological changes during this phase. While it is easy to label various behavior of adolescents as maladjustment. So here what they are saying that this is the period, adolescence period, you will face a problem. In this period you will face a problem. Okay, in this period you will face a problem. Physiological and psychological changes. While it is easy to label various behavior of adolescents as maladjusted or abnormal, let us understand these changes and their cause of their cause before we judge them as normal. So we need to understand these changes and their cause before we judge them as normal. Okay, before we judge them as normal. Adolescents are in search of self-identity. Adolescents are in search for what? They are in search of self-identity, as they are neither children nor adult. And in this phase, they experience many challenges, as they have to constantly adjust with those challenges. Okay, so adolescence. So here, this basically your teenager phase is very difficult. In this stage, like you will go in stress, like there are physiological and psychological changes are happening at this time, and that's why it becomes very difficult to understand like what is the cause of abnormal behavior when the person is behaving. Adolescents are in search of self-identity. Most of the teenagers are in search for who they are, as they are neither children nor adult. They are focusing like who they are, what is their self-identity. And in this phase they experience many challenges, as they have to constantly adjust with these challenges. So what they are saying that adolescents are in search of self-identity, as they are trying to understand like they are children neither adult, and in this phase they experience many challenges, as they have constantly adjust with this challenge. Okay, now you can see that like these are the challenges which are faced by adolescents. Okay, adolescents and teenagers. I can zoom for you. You can see these are the challenges which are faced by adolescents, like the need of what is the need of adolescents. Teenager will say that I need myself and be myself. I need to have I need to have fun, enjoy life, fill my mind and time with good times. I need to know that I'm important, I'm called to be a hero. I need to love, be loved just I am. Right? These are the challenges which are faced by adolescents. Okay. So the challenges faced by majority of adolescents are given above in figure 5.8. So there are still other problems faced by adolescents. Some adolescents face difficulty mixing with others. Some teenagers are actually face a difficulty mixing with others, have an inferiority complex about themselves, and feel excessively shy. There could be a many different reasons behind this. If you see, some teenagers are having a inferiority complex about themselves, who they are, like they are inferior, they feel very shy, There could be a many different reasons behind this why they are feeling shy and inferior. Some teenagers lack self-confidence. Some teenagers you will find in the society, they don't have confidence only on themselves. They have negative opinion about others. They have the negative opinion about others, and this behavioral changes may occur because of hormonal changes in puberty. They may become awkward and conscious about their body shape. So basically they have a negative feeling about themselves, like they will think that like I have a negative shape, conscious body. Thank you. Wait a minute.